Hi everyone, welcome. How are you today? Today I feel like a bird. Welcome to Saturday Live. Peekaboo! Let me show you what you're gonna do today. Okay, so finally we are heavy into New Year season now, and of course, for most people, they're still in Christmas design mode. However, since we are teaching and learning, we are ahead of season. So we're gonna learn firework design today, and of course, it's gonna be glow technique. So that is what we're in for today. Give me just a second. Hi everyone. Give me just a second.
Baby, we'll give you.
Oh,
Oh. Oh.
it's what? We're in.
All right.
Hi everybody. Good morning, good morning. Good morning everyone. Hi. Welcome to Saturday Live everyone. Hi, good morning. Good morning, Debbie. Hi. Welcome. Oh, all right. I'll pick it up. Sorry, my tassel is what's in the way.
I got a feeling it's gonna have a lot.
Okay. Okay, I have all the nails here. Okay, good. All right, let's get started. Everyone, let's get everything started. Ooh, this one. Is something about the lighting?
No, you gotta fix that. Oh, it's not really.
What's this? Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. Shayla finally cast alive. Oh, that means this is her first one in a long time. Hi, Karen. Good morning. We are learning firework. I did this like this morning, but we're not. It's just a practice one. I just like wonder how it is with a firework, and it's look good. So that's what we're gonna do. Hi, Cece. Hi, Nora. Hi, Nail Addict. She, oh, Cultivate Elias Gabrielle. Hi. Hi, House Nails. Miss Frank. Oh, Miss Frankie. Hi. Oh, привет, Taneva, привет. Hi, Bethany. All right, let's see. So all black, it's just black polish. Hi, May. Hi, May. Hi. All right, let me. Okay. All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right, so I played with it this morning. I played a little bit with firework, and it's work with glow technique. So today is, I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's just new for you. But the technique, it's glow technique that we're going to use. Glow technique using pigment. Glow technique using pigment, except for the red. It's a little special. A red requires a little more trick to make a red look good. Because with dress stained glass and white ink, it doesn't look good. Like, I threw it away. So red require a little trick. Blue require a little trick too. So that's what we're gonna do today.
Lots of tricks.
Oh, as always. All right. Honey, is it possible to open the
Absolutely.
2023? We're gonna write the number first and then work around it. So that's a plan. For that, I'm using white metal effect gel. Again, it's not special effect. I'm just using a gel pen. So you can choose any kind of gel pen. Oh, hi, the nail lady. The nail lady say, is this THC or nicotine? I don't know. I mean, if it's THC, you should know, right? Because I'm gonna be funny. I'm probably gonna be sloppy with my art. Yeah, make some mistakes. It should be obvious, right? We find out.
We'll find out.
Okay, so metal effect gels. Okay. So you can just use a gel liner if you want. Oh, thank you. Yes. All right. So my website is www.tinovo.shop. You can buy our product there. Also, I will post Kyla information if you want to ask about shopping question or website question or crystal question. Her email is help@dreamtimecreation.com and her phone number is 417-772-4020. Remember, text her, don't call her. All right. So 2022 should be easy. First, I will use my 10 millimeter. You can use the 7. Doesn't matter. I'm going to use that to make just a thin line. And then I will go back with detail. That's when you need the 10 millimeters. Now, 20. So I'm going to keep it right in the middle, about 1/3 of the nail. So one part here, another part on top, another part on the bottom for firework and all the rhinestone. Okay, so I mark the metals, I curve down. From the middle, I curve down again on the opposite side. And then here I do a sway. So start from here, okay? Make sure that it's equal to the top. Then you do one sway line like this. Sway line is you curve down and then you curve up oppositely, okay? So you go up and over like this, up and over, okay? And then from here you go over and up like this. See that? Now here you do one curve up and then you curve. Okay, so you curve down and then you curve up. Still a sway, it's just a right across from here instead of going up. So I curve down. And then at the end, I kind of curve up just a little bit like that. Okay, so 20. So 0, easy, right? Okay, is it 2023, right? 2023.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm in the right year.
Hey.
Okay, so a dot here. Okay, so I want to make sure it's the same.
They asked what size brush did you get?
10 millimeters.
10
Mm-hmm. You should have it though. Good. We sold out the 10 millimeters. So you make one. I want to make like an oval, not a circle. So definitely the top is way shorter. I'm gonna go ahead and go out a little bit and curve immediately. And then you can stop. You can stop anywhere. You don't have to go all the way. You can stop and catch a breath. Here. Go a little bit over. And go up. Okay. And then another 2. Oh, gotta learn a 2 again.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure that it's equal. I mean, they don't have to be like exactly equal, but it would be nice, but not to be lopsided.
Is there any tricks to making it equal?
Yes. What I'm doing right now is I just do a little dot, just a tiny little dot. It don't have to match. It's just now I know that it's within this range. So on top, again, I curve down. Okay. I just know that, see, I don't even need to look straight at it to see the two. I just know that these are top, these are bottom. So when I make a curve, I'm not going too far. I'm just going about half and then stop. Now I'm gonna do the other side same way. Okay. Here, curve down. Then to the middle, I change my position, I curve up. So this, again, another curve down. This curve down too. And then cut up a little bit. Okay. And then now, number 3, right? Okay. Good. Okay. Cause, you know, I did a design before last week that I do 2003. I literally do 2003. Okay. So,
Chip off 20.
all right. So I want to make sure. Okay. It's about right here. A little less than that, actually. Okay. Number 3, you from here, you make one line right across. Okay. And then another line diagonally. It's supposed to be a diagonally. I'm gonna try it a little different. I'm gonna curve it just a little bit like this. It's just my style. I just want it to be like that. And then you curve, you make one half the circle like this. So you curve down. Okay, number 3. This one from the middle, cut up and go straight up. Okay. And then this one, I can start right here, not close to here, but about right here. And then I go over and go across. Right, so that's 2003. Now we're gonna perfect it. So let's make this inside thick.
Can you teach us how to do the airbrush or orb design?
The what?
Airbrush or orb.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yes. But I just have to wait until my milk available. It's already here in Missouri. Today I'm gonna get my hand on it, so it's gonna be very soon. Sorry, just a certain thing I just have to wait because certain thing I couldn't wait. I really want to teach it now, even though I don't have the stuff. But certain thing I like, you know what? It's almost coming. So the milk is almost coming. When the milk here, I will teach you the orb technique, the airbrush orb.
Oh, there's a good question.
What's that?
How do you think your husband's going to wash that damn shirt with all them strings coming off of it?
Oh,
That's a good one.
that is a good one.
I don't know how it's not going to get caught up in everything.
All right.
I think that's a send it somewhere else shirt.
Yeah, like a dry clean where people can just deal with it.
Yeah.
Give this. Make sure I like it.
I like it.
Give this. All right, now I'm gonna make the side bigger.
Good morning, Phoenix Nails. Hernandez. Micah. Tanya. We love you too, RS Rocket Design.
It's really big right here. See that? Now from here, I'm gonna go toward the metals, okay? But I'm gonna decrease the volume as I go.
And the brush you're using is 10 millimeter. Good morning, Montana. Good morning, Blessed Nails.
Hi, Blessed Nails. Now this, same thing, you go down. Oh, I'm shaky for some reason. No, it's not another shake. I need a vape shake.
You're an amazing artist. I'm excited to finally see you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Something wrong right here. Okay. Kisses. I forgot. It's glow technique. I shouldn't even waste my time.
Yeah, that's right, because it doesn't have to be perfect.
It don't have to be perfect. I forgot. Good. Later on, I'm gonna slap a layer of milk lager on top of it too.
What did you just call it? A milk layer?
A milk layer.
Oh, milky layer.
A milky layer, yeah.
Aw, that's awful sweet. Since I'm not just here for the art, you guys are absolutely fantastic.
Aww.
Good morning, Jen.
Hi, Jen.
Dumbbells. The darlings are doing fantastic.
Yes. We're doing firework today.
10mm brush.
Yes. Oh, how are we gonna do this, honey? Okay, first is the bottom. The bottom is easy. This big is.
Aw, I love to watch both of you. Change my moods right away for the positive. That's how I feel every morning when I wake up and see Kino smiling in his sleep. I'm like, who does that? How adorable.
Okay, give me just a second, you guys. I'm kind of shaky, so I need a pup. Calm mood.
Does that help?
A little bit.
A little bit. Well, that just sounds like someone wanting a little more. You know, I really like this sitting over here.
Kill this.
At the side.
Okay, now I need to make a glow layers. First, I'm just gonna get the firework into. No, I'm not. I'm gonna do the number first. Good. I forgot about the red firework. I have planned for it, so let's do it separately so we don't confuse each other. First of all, I'm gonna have some matte. Okay, so you need some matte. The reason why I use matte because I'm gonna put pigment on it, so I need it to be matte. And then no more white metal effect. I'm gonna use white polish, so it's also sticky when it's dry. So matte with a combination of white polish will ensure that I can able to put my pigment on at the end. Just a little bit. You don't have too much. Just a little. See that? How tiny it is? Because you can add more. You would rather have not enough and then you will add more versus too much. Then you have to dilute it, which you don't know when it's gonna be diluted. So it's better to start not enough. And then you can add a tiny bit more if you want. This seems perfect though. Because when you put it on top of the letters, you want to be able to see the bright white. If you don't see the bright white, that means you are milky. You have too much white polish in this. So let's see. You want to be able to see the bright white. See right now, I don't see the bright white at all, but it because there's a lot of liquid. So let's spread it out. Okay, now I can see the white. See that? I can see the bright white and the milky. That's what you want. That's when it's perfect. But if it's too bright, you don't want that because then it'll make everything solid. You don't want that. You want to have this definition right here between bright and off-white, so it look glowy. This is an illusion. See, you already kind of see the illusion a little bit now. Before I even put the color on, before I put the highlight on, it's already like glowy-ish. So that's what you want. Remember, this step is very important because depend on your mixture. Because if you mix too much, you will actually ruin the glow effect right there and then. So make sure that when you do this, it look like this. See that? You see the bright white and you see the off white. See that? That's what you want. It have to be like this when you apply it. If you don't see the definition of the bright white, that means you put too much. Remember that.
He's using the 10 millimeter. Oh wait, the brush he's using now is the.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. The pointy brush. I use a pointy brush because 1 millimeter, you should have to like keep dragging it and digging it, and it's just not gonna be even. So I use a pointy brush, and I make sure I soak it right here. See, it have a blunt edge, way easier for me.
Is that top coat?
Matte top coat.
Matte top coat.
I already cured this. I'm not gonna cure it for 8 seconds because if I cure it for 8 seconds, there is a chance that the pigment will stay on too good, that I don't see the definition. That I see, if I put pink pigment, I might see all pink, and I don't want that. I want to see bright pink in the middle and faded pink on the edge. Now, another thing is, if you have too little, then you're not going to see the off-white at all. You just see a fainted off-white, and you don't want that. You also want the off-white to be distinctive too. Okay, sometimes people don't have enough white, so the off-white actually is almost like nothing. So when they put pigment on, you only see the bright white inside and there's nothing around it. That also is a fail effect. So remember, this step is very important. It's based on this mixture that you're mixing.
You said failed?
Fail. And I don't know if, never mind.
Well, good luck with the rest of your day, Abby Rio.
Oh, you have to go work?
And she don't watch later. She's got a memorial.
Oh.
How long do you cure this one?
I cure this one for 30 seconds.
And also before Abby Rio goes, and also Nails by Leanne, let me tell you, I was stalking you last night in your work, and such improvement. Beautiful, beautiful.
Great job.
So if you have milky white, no need to mix it, right?
You have to test it.
You gotta test it.
See if it's pigment friendly. That's the whole point. And if it's not pigment friendly, then give me a second. If it's not pigment friendly, then you have to use matte top coat. Okay. All right. That's cute. That's what I'm about to say, but and I say never mind. Is I'm gonna, after I receive my milk, I'm gonna play with it more because I don't have it yet. So I mean, I just have to sample. So I'm not playing with it that much. But when I get here, I'll play with it a lot. And if it worked wonderful, if the one that I have worked wonderful, then there is a chance that I might update the technique. But for now, you just have to mix it with matte and white. Plus, I prefer mixing it too because you cannot judge. You cannot just like, okay, do I want more white? Do I want less white? You can adjust it. Depend on what you really going for, stuff like that.
So, is the milky white gel polish good tone for this?
Good tone for this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the same question.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, the milky white polish. You just okay. So what you do is you watch this step carefully, right? And then so you remember the rule. You have to remember my rule first, okay? And then after that, then you have to try what I try first, because if you're not, then how do you know which one is more easier than which? So you have to try the matte and the white polish first, and then after that you can experiment with yourself. You can go ahead and take the milky and then put it on, and to see the difference, to see if okay, so is it look good with milky or look good with my mixtures. That's a look. And then after you're done, you put pigment on and you see if it's easy to put pigment on or not. And then you can either stay with that technique, and that will be your updated technique. You can stay with that, or you can just turn back to the original way. Mm-hmm.
Nora had a couple of questions, but it was about yesterday's thing. So Nora, don't think we're ignoring you. I'm going to wait until the end of this one. So there's less confusion.
La, la, la. And it's important to not to cover the white inside too, because I was using metal effect gel, and metal effect gel is no white. So if I don't cover this metal effect gel completely, then what happened is there might be spot that the pigment don't stick to neither. So I have to make sure that everything is covered. Make sure this one is big so you can see the off white clearly. What's beautiful about it. Make sure there's some more up here too. Yeah, make it glow, honey.
Thank you, Jen. I have been adding matte or metal effect to milky white to get it right, so might as well make it.
Okay, you have been adding matte and white metal effect gel. So just change white metal effect gel to like a small polish, gel polish, not normal polish. So you will use matte and then just like a white polish. The reason is white metal effect gel is no white. It's not really healthy for this because you want this to be pigment friendly, and white metal effect gel is not really pigment friendly. It's still able to adhere a certain level of pigment, but not all the way. So so if you can use the gel polish, plus you can save some product too if you use gel polish. This process right here is where you decide your glow, right? Because after that, you should put pigment on and then you put highlight on. So make sure that you don't rush in this process right here, because if you have any spot that you want to add more milky white, you go ahead and do it now. Because when you put in the clear, you're too late. So see this bottom part right here. Let's say it's not enough white for me. I'm going to put some more in. See at the edge, you have glow, it become. That's what you want.
Yes, Phoenix Nails. We want it on the picture so that when it shows up on the storyline, they can see the nails and the picture with Top by Tino at the bottom, and then all your information on the top.
Catches.
That way they can differentiate, and they know it's not Tino's work. How long are you curing for?
I'm curing for 30 seconds. However, this one I forgot in the light. So that one is 60 seconds. Oh no, 45.
Honey, you are not representing the pies very well.
Give me another hit. It's not pie. It's just babe.
Yeah, but honey, remember, as soon as they made it non-medical and recreational, we were all of a sudden cured.
I am so happy that we recreational now. Okay, so pigment brush. Ooh, look at that. Clean all that. Oh, and I already have the form. Still, I have to put it on the website, but I'm kind of excited for the form too. Clean.
See, love wants to know, how do you clean the brush when you're done? But I don't know if she meant the pigment or...
It's a pigment. Oh, the pigment, you already seen how I cleaned it. Now, the other brush, what I do is I just wipe it like this. See all the gel stuck in it? See that? I wipe it. So there's still a little gel left on the brush, and that will keep your shape. That will keep it from the bristle from going out or acting crazy. It will maintain its flexibility, and you just close the cap like this. See, like that? Just close the cap. And then when you take it out, like if you have, let's say you have a black gel residue, when you take it out before you start painting, what you can do is you can cleanse it really quick, and usually you can use alcohol or acetone to depend on how do you want to clean it. Alcohol will take about 4 or 5 seconds, and acetone will take about just a second to dip it in. And then đúng rồi, mình là người Việt. Put it in, and then you clean it really fast, and then you dip it in another color gel immediately. So your brush always have gel on. It's only stay without gel about 2 or 3 seconds in between interval. But so the rule is for you is to remember it is clean before I use. I don't clean after I use. I clean before I use. Remember that. Remember that monster. I forgot this one again. Okay.
Maybe you need hydration. That could be it.
Actually, I didn't forget it. I pulled that out.
Let me just point out something before you get too much farther, honey. Seems like most of the time we're doing this, they're over in Germany cooking.
Right? Okay.
So we're just going to show up in Germany.
Yeah.
With a fork.
See all these colors, all these wonderful colors. It's a shame that I couldn't show you the new pigment, because I'm still in the process. I'm not gonna show you the new pigment until it get here. Then I show you that, because I know you're gonna go crazy for the new pigment.
Well, you shouldn't even told them about it. They wouldn't know.
Well, yeah, you're right. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I know, right?
This is like
S&M.
This is like when you give the cats treats and then the dogs are like, what the hell?
So I'm gonna have purple, and the color that I want the most is blue green and pink yellow. I want this the most. They look like Christmas colors. So on a paper towel, I make sure that, see how I pour pigment, I make sure that I don't have any dust left over. No dust. Color, but no dust. Okay. Then I just, brush on the tip just a little bit. And then I dust on it lightly. This is a new update brush, you guys. So your life gonna be way easier than the last brush. It's way better than the last brush, because the bristle is a different kind of bristle, different kind of animals, and it's soft. It's very soft.
Chinchilla.
No.
Yes, the pigment brushes are in yet, honey.
Yes, it's already in.
Jen want to know, are the colors different? Yes, they are.
Oh, yes, Jen. Yes. Shh. Quiet, Jen.
But.
Shh. Don't get people excited.
Well, what we found out over the last couple of years is you can't just get all the same pigment from the same company, different companies.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And
And then different soil. Like Indian use a lot of clay for their pigment and a lot of root for their pigment. You know, so it's different region, different soil. What kind of soil they are on? It depends. India have the best pigment, period. There's no question about it. The ink, everything about it is like amazing. Okay, so you remember if you use my pigment brush before, it have a lid. Okay, so this pigment brush, it doesn't come with a lid because the bristle that I make is not sharp like the other one. It's poof like that. So you cannot use a lid. Plus, because after I use the last one, I never really close the lid back on anyway because I use it dry, not wet, so I don't need the lid. So that's why I decided, you know what, I'm gonna update the hair. Since I removed the lid, I'm updating the hair. It comes with protectors, but remember that. Okay, I'm gonna do pink again, just lightly. You know, see how light I did? Very lightly. That very light. See how beautiful it's already. Gosh, it's ridiculous. Oh. You guys don't even need fireworks. You can just do this.
you don't even need fireworks.
Just numbers.
Just in a string jacket.
I'm sure if your client is vain enough, they will want their name spelled in the other hand. So whatever. It's so pretty already. I'm like, I can just get outline right now. Be fun too. Oh my god, it's even pretty with like the white contrast. Just the white and the colors. Oh, the possibility. You can stop at any moment. You can just do this and then you top coat and it's over. Okay. So at this point, it's not too expensive.
It's overs?
Right. At this point, it's how much? It's not too expensive at this point. I say $80.
So you just stop and you look at it and be like, I think this is about what you should have.
Yeah, I say $80 extra. So like if it like probably $120 for acrylic and these stop right there. Now I'm gonna add in another colors. That means $10 more. So orange.
You know, it is New Year's now, though. What if they plan on having a hell of a party? They probably can't afford much more.
And if your client, right, bring to you anything like if they come to you like, oh my god, you see, just did this. Oh my god, I love it so much. Can we do it? And if you're like, oh man, but I don't have the proper supply for it, it might not look good. You can tell your client, if you can just buy it for me, because I mean, if you spend like, I don't know, a nail visit with us, we spend $100 or over. So maybe if you spend $100 and buy that product, I can always use it on you.
Oh, it would be your personal.
It would be personal.
Yeah,
I write your name on the product when she leave. You take it then off anyway. You don't really need to keep it, but I can write your name on the product on the pigment box. I can write Alicia, and that will be your product, and we can reuse that product over and over and over again. Every time you come, we get to use that product, and then after she buys the first product, of course, you're gonna make a beautiful design on her, and then she's gonna be hooked. And the next time you'll be like, "Hey, have you here, Tino? Just have another design. Oh my God, this product is amazing, girl. Just see what's going on. You should buy it. Go ahead, buy it.
Is that why all the glitters have names on it?
Maybe. Oh, buy it, girl. It will be our secret. Yes, your husband don't have to know. It will be our design, exclusive. Oh, they love it. They love when you say exclusive. I say that all the time with my client. It's exclusive.
Man, I'm looking at this stuff.
My client is totally a different guy. It's not like the majority. My client is so different. Well, not now, but last year.
No, seriously, I think Tino got everyone to buy him glitter. That's how this happened.
Because most people,
Respect.
they want what everybody have. But no, not my clients. They always like, if somebody have it yet, you know, and if I say, oh yeah, I put online, everybody have it, everybody do it, they're like, no, I don't want that. And they only want something that no one have. God forbid if I do a like slightly similar design on another one of my clients, when they see each other in the store, they're gonna bump into a fight. It's so different.
Okay. Two things. Yay for Jen. She got the new stained glass. Absolutely loves it. Now, Jamie's done something. I read it. I don't quite understand it, but technical people will help.
Okay.
FYI for everyone. On a laptop, you can stop and start replays like on YouTube. And iPhone, I have never been able to pause and start.
You guys hear that? If you guys watch my live on a laptop, you know, Instagram on a laptop, you guys can pause it. You can pause me now. Ooh. I wonder which part are you gonna pause?
Do you leave the black layers tacky?
Yeah, because you might see pigment on the black now, and you guys, in a perfect world, I would love for it to be like that, but it's not gonna be like that. You're not gonna see the pigment on the black at all, which is a turn down for me, because to me, I think this is beautiful. Look at how glow on the black too. See on the black? I wish it can stay like that, but unfortunately, when you put the top coat on, whatever on the black gonna disappear. You only see the white and the milky white. But I would love for it to be on the black. It's just that to this day, I still haven't found a pigment that able to actually show up on black well. I mean, there's pigment for it, but it's not for now. It's for soap. It wouldn't adhere, but it stay on black well, but it's for soap. It's not for nails. There are all kind of different pigments. Candle pigments, soap pigments, brick pigments, clay, whatever. Just there's a lot of different types. Oh, I wish I can just have lumen color all around. It's okay. I'm gonna have firework that made up for it.
Firework.
If you guys are cautious, then you guys can put on a layer matte before you guys do the highlight. Okay. This part right here is my stick. I'm not sure. It look wet-ish. After that, I'm gonna do like a thin white line in the middles. Okay. If you're afraid, you can just draw directly on it. But you know, if you want to be safe, then you have to top coat it to protect it, and then you can do the highlight just in case you make a mistake. You can wipe it out. However, I save it for later. I'm gonna go on and focus on my firework now, and I'm gonna do blue and red firework first. So I'm gonna find a red. And possibly a green too.
Possibly.
Yes.
Red and green.
Yes.
So, is that how we transition out of Christmas?
Oh, damn it. You're right. No, it's firework. It's New Year's. Okay, blue, red, orange. Just orange and red, light blue and dark blue, green. So about 4 or 5 colors. A little bit out here. Okay, so I'm gonna do a red first. So I want red right here, blue about right here, green somewhere in the middle. So red, green, blue, and probably another red.
They love your shirt, honey.
Thank you. Okay, so a dot right here. That's another. That's one firework. Okay, and then the green.
This is maybe going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
Your cat who loves strings is in here.
It's doing what?
Lucy's in there. I wasn't thinking about how that one loves its strings.
And you know, if you want, you can put a layer of shaded and then drop the color in it, and it's gonna bloom. But that's just too much layer, and it's unnecessary because it's gonna bloom no matter what. Maybe some orange right here. Okay. All right, now I'm gonna take an ombre brush and I am gonna fade out the edge. And that, you don't have to make this perfect. You just fade it so it's not a blob of circle. It's not like a circle. It's like a starburst. Okay, here it is. Remember, don't take time. Just be brief about it. Again, remember, don't take time. You just do it like this. See that?
What polish are you using?
Oh, Madam Glam polish. You can use your own. You can use green, just a green or red, just whatever color you want. Pink, whatever. I like these colors because it's still a little bit of Christmas. Here it is. It's still a little teeny tiny Christmas, but not really. Not when I'm done. But you can use your own color scheme. Like, I would love to see a pink and blue one from you. I love to see, I don't want to see orange and yellow. I want to see another colors because orange and yellow, it will make it just like a yellowish set. I don't like it. I don't want to see it. I want to see maybe pink, orange, and yellow.
So,
Cute.
how long do you cure?
This full cure, 60 seconds. Just full cure. Because gel polish, you just full cure. 60 seconds. 1 minute. See that? Just bloom it out. Don't be like me. I'm kind of stuck in it because it's me. But just be brief about your blending out. Just fray the edge. And don't use sunglass gel because it wouldn't be able to pierce through the black if you use gel polish like this. You know? Get that.
Did the 3D gel drop yet?
Yes. It is. It's arrived. If it's not on yet, I could tell Cindy to turn it on. She already turned on all the chrome. So all the chrome is already active. All the missing chrome, silver, gold, bronze is already on. Unicorn chrome are in. I just have to update new item. That's all. So if 3D jelly is not activated yet, I'll check on it after the live. Okay. So I have read already. It's not too visible on camera. Okay. Now I am going to draw the firework, and for that I need a tool. I need my engraving tools. Okay. You can use a dotting tool. Make sure it's very tiny. Put my pigment brush and fluff beside.
Your fluff?
Yes, it's fluffy. These are fluffy. See the fluffy? That's the one I named it the French Sickler, but we couldn't.
Where do you ever
It's
could?
public.
Half of people today don't even know what a French stickler is. And
Yeah.
if they do, they're not going to be.
But what if
If anything, they'll buy two.
But what if it's like, grandma using it? And
Oh my God, they're the ones that invented it. What do you mean?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Goodness.
They do. They freak
Did
anyway.
you see the old sex toys? Whew,
Yeah.
man.
They just don't let anybody know it. white metal effect gel. So I'm gonna take it out. You just can use a gel pen. Doesn't really matter. Same way at we do the glow up here. We're doing the sponge first, and then we go over with milky white layers. So one dot.
Yes, a follow card. And also Tanya has, which we'll know more. I was going to wait till tomorrow night when Australia is on, and I know she'll be on, but she has set up a website for the Top Latinos where we can start cross-referencing work and stuff like that, and you guys can, besides an extension from us, also help grow any way you can.
So I just make little dot all around it, around that center dot, and then I will use the 7mm. Make sure that it's all nice and pointy in shape. I rolled it in, just a little bit of gel. I rolled it in, make sure that it's hot gel, but then stroke it out to make sure that it's pointy again, nice and pointy. Now, see, this is my middle dot, so I track everything in the middles.
Uh-oh. She said, can I say that one more time? I missed it. I don't even remember what I said.
Oh, tomorrow.
Yeah. I think, want to say Saturday?
Yeah.
Tomorrow in the evening time, this lady, Tanya, who's wonderful, beautiful artwork, she has set up a website where everyone can go and start building off of each other. But I was going to wait till tomorrow. That way she could explain it better.
Okay, now I'm gonna clear this and I'm gonna explain for you what just happened. Actually, before I clear, I'm gonna make see the point right here. I'm gonna drag it out just so it have a shooting effect.
Shooting effect?
Yeah, shooting effect. Okay, clear this. All right, and then I'm gonna draw. Okay, I'm gonna draw so you to able to tell. When you draw in the firework, it is extremely important on the lines of the firework, okay? So if this is the center, right? Now, from the center to the tails, it's a straight line, right? I want you to curve just a little bit like this. I want you to curve in, okay? Because that what makes the firework is that it shoot out, but when it go out, of course, gravity will get it. So it's start to get poured down to earth. So it's go out, when it shoot out, it's straight, right? But then it go out here, it start falling down. That's why it have a slight curve. Now, if you curve too much, it'll be like a flowers. If you curve too much like this, it'll be like a flowers, okay? And then you're gonna bump into issue like you don't know where to curve next. Okay, so it's gonna be like a spider lily. Now, if you shoot too straight, it's gonna be like, it still can be firework, but it's not attractive firework. It's more like a starburst. Okay, so if you slightly curve, that will be a correct way of doing it.
How long did you cure?
I cure for 60 seconds.
So I'd say we would be safe to say that everything in this design today is 60-second cures?
Yes. Okay, so remember that it's very crucial when you're doing fireworks is that you have to get this line right, because people do this a lot. They curve too much, and then it doesn't turn out like firework. They have no idea that they've been so close. But sometimes they doesn't have an idea that it's because of the line. They doesn't think about it like that. It's just like, oh, I cannot do a firework. So, and then this doesn't look like firework either, but you can. It's not like you can't. You can do that. But this will be so much prettier. Okay, they will give you the effect of the firework, not just a glow effect, but it have to actually look like firework have been shoot out of it. Okay, so this is red. I'm gonna use red stained glass gels. I don't need to mix with anything because I already have red in the background. That's why I say it's a little trick red. They have to put red first because red is very hard to put on black, right? It's not gonna show up on black. But also red, when it's mixed with white, it looks a little bit funny when it's been mixed with white. So the best thing is using red stained glass, but you have to use red polish in the back just to help it a little bit, give it a little head start. Okay. Now I want to kind of remove excess colors because I don't want too much on that. Okay. Now I am going to kill this. And then I'm actually gonna finish that finger so it doesn't confuse you. And then we can move on to the other finger. So again, I'm still using my 7mm, but I'm going in for my highlights.
And thank you, Codex Cure.
What if you don't have stained glass? If you don't have stained glass, you can use pigments. I show you stained glass. However, remember you can have any colors firework you want. So you can do a firework using this technique right here. This also is a glow technique. So you can start out by painting the white spine and then the milky white all around it like a big blob, and then put pigment on, and then put highlight on. You can do that.
Oh, I thought I had a better answer.
Oh, okay.
Like, what happens if you don't have stained glass? You will be left behind.
You will be left behind.
Everyone will get ahead of you, Joe.
Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my highlight. This is an optional step, but it's gonna make it beautiful. Make it really beautiful. You have to make sure that your line is thin enough that you're still able to see your result behind it, which is why with red stained glass on top, you cannot cover it completely. You have to make it visible too. So be very thin on your white line. I usually barely have any gel on it. Matter of fact, it's very potent. Even with not a lot of gel, it still shows up very well. So I just using the head of my brush to just drag it in.
Hello, Sassafras and Cat's Claw.
Hi, Sassafras and Cat Claw.
Now remember, we're almost boycotting Cats and Claws right now.
Ooh. Oh, beautiful. Cutest.
She's over there.
All right, let's move on to the other firework.
80-degree weather. Didn't have to run out to the freezing ass. Burn.
God, what a paradise.
Send us some heat.
What a paradise. I wanna
I'll get there.
I wanna die in some place like that. Peaceful and just serene, away from the hectic world.
I thought we weren't gonna die.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm already gonna be 21.
Oh, they love your Pinterest, baby.
Ooh, thank you. This outfit gives me life.
It gives you life?
Yeah. Certain outfit, it doesn't give me life. Certain outfit, I don't feel sassy in it. But certain outfit, I like, oh. This give me a vibe.
Sassiness.
Now that you know how it's made, I know I'm gonna do it all at once. It's just that I show you so you can have faith in it, because firework can get really tricky. Even on your client, if you're afraid, your client gonna be like, "Oh, I don't like that." Then what you do is you do one finger first, because when you see the process of firework, you may like, "Oh, that doesn't look like firework." So it doesn't look like firework, but at the end it does. So I show you that so you see how it done, how it's look, and then now I'm gonna do it all at once. Everything at once.
Okay, I just had a vision of our future. And when I say our, I mean all of it. Okay? So Santa Claus always doesn't like the closed-minded people, which is very understandable.
Of course.
Right.
Me neither.
Like there's not much going on the island, but we're all everywhere else freezing our asses off, miserable, trying to do designs with shaky cold hands. How about we just go take over that island, run all those naysayers off, and then that'll be the hub for the Nell family. We'll all be sitting back drinking Mai Tais in a nice palm tree, sunny, warm.
I'd be like, I'm ruling this island now, so it's my territory now. It's mine now.
That's right, Santa Claus. Get ready.
Get ready.
We're coming after them. I know everybody loves this shirt, honey, but I've been sitting here for about an hour just scared of it. I'm going to have to wash it like a Buddhist monk.
There might be nothing going on the island, but really the reason why in the city people need so much, what is it called? Instant gratification, or too much stimulation. People need a lot of stimulation because it's stressful. It's a lot of electric here, a lot of wave here. It makes people tense. But somewhere peaceful and away from all that hecticness, I don't care if there's not a lot of things going on. I enjoy the serene peacefulness.
Well, we look at so many things.
As long as I can get out and go crazy once in a while, and then go back to the sereneness. That's perfect.
Serenity. You know, I really love Chicago. That really is one of the towns that when you step into it, it feels good. It feels real good.
See, what you do is you have make one point, and then you imagine that there is a circle around it. Okay, so you make 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot. So it's like a circle, right? It's like a circle surrounded that dot. And then you come in and you make another smaller circle inside like this. And I wouldn't put this right here because they both linked the same way. So I put it in between these dots. So these are not random dots. I thought that out. See this? So now I connect the bigger circle first. See that? This is all the dots that are furthest from the center. Now I connect the smaller circle. So remember that these patterns are not random. It's thought out. It's mathematical. Okay? Here it is. All right.
43 in Vegas Burger.
Okay, now I can either take stained glass gel and just go at it, or I can take Milky, put it on, and then put pigment on, but that is way too long, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna stained glass gel and go for it.
Let's go for it, baby.
Okay, you ready? I'm gonna go for it.
Go for it.
Whee!
Whee!
See that? Beautiful cuties. Again, blue and red. And life is so perfect now because we have red. Thank God we have red.
That's all it
And
took.
blue. That's all it took to make life perfect. That's all it takes. Blue stained glass gels. Put it on. I have been waiting for red because red is such an important color. It just, I need a deep red. See the red right here. Okay. And then inside I will put a little orange, which is number 5, like a coral orange. It's number 5 in that. Glowy. Then kind of scatter it out just a little bit. Not much. Blending doesn't play a huge role in these. Even if you're not really good at pigment, still blending are not really the key here. The key here is layer. That's all. Cutest.
Yeah, see, Cassidy falls in a little 85-degree weather. Yeah.
Right, nice.
We just want one little box, you know. Yeah. 84 degrees, just send it to us and we'll just cover over it.
Orange right here, I decide. The test today is
The test?
for me to get done and not have the gel and pigment stuck on my tassel. You can check my tassel later when I'm done.
I think we need to let the cats in and see where that goes.
They're not gonna have cat in the salon, so they can wear tassel. It's just that's a test. It's a test. So far nothing is on my tassel.
Hey, Kiki.
Hi, Kiki. Okay. First one.
I was so excited to watch it live, I forgot to eat my lunch. You know, that's really my sole purpose is to make sure that Tino stays fed and hydrated because his passion is so involved in this. I swear he could sit there and for days and days and never take a sip or eat anything. Sometimes literally I just have to come in and shove food in his mouth. You trade out good people for me, or mean people for good weather. I would take the mean people in good weather.
I can be mean.
Well, you don't have to be mean. You just have to not accept the meanness.
Oh, okay. I'm not talking about does mean people on an island?
Yes.
Oh, I can be mean.
Well, you know,
I can be like, you better step on you better not like step on my property. I'm gonna jay you with a hatchet.
I had to.
That you to kill my chicken.
Kill your chicken.
Yes.
I thought it was a machete.
I can be mean. I can be a mean islander.
A mean islander.
Cuties.
You know, technically you are a Pacific Islander, so
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
This step is kind of semi-important. I know you can skip it, but if you can really do it, you should. Okay, it's beautiful. Kiss. Oh, so good.
Oh, we could be a little mean. Mean equals zero tolerance.
Zero tolerant. I can be zero tolerant.
Not that we're mean sometimes.
I'd be like, what are you doing with my chicken? Leave it alone. You know what? I think if I'm on an island, I'm going to raise chicken because I mentioned multiple times.
And we're probably mean in horrible ways. you know.
All right.
Like if they ever hurt us with the models.
Yeah, we have model friends. I give them hell all the time. I always give them hell. I'm like, why are you dieting? It's not gonna make you prettier. It's all in your face.
Oh, I got a question. What do you think about using reflective gel for the fireworks instead of pouring glitter over it?
Yes. Yes. Da, da, da.
Oh, and I do have an idea for later on
Okay.
that I also think will help with the harmony of nails. So, since I'm not a nail artist, what I'm thinking is I can create, which I've never had what do you call it, page thing? We've never had that, but I think I'm going to try to create one for the spouses, for the other half.
Oh.
Right? Because really, I could see where a lot of people would get tripped up and not understanding the passion behind this and how far this could go if the spouses were just a little supportive, you know? Because I can also see where in different kind of relationships where people wouldn't understand the getting of product or, you know. But I think I could convince them how happy wife, happy life, it is a thing.
It is a thing.
And then also something for the clients.
Ooh.
Well, you know, little things like you know, they shouldn't come in with a Zeno design and be like, here, do this and put you under that kind of pressure. What they should do is forward you that, give you an opportunity as a nail tech to get prepared. I think strong support from spouses and preparation and good communication with your client, this will be an industry where no one's stressing.
This is a milky layer that I use. I'm just gonna put it right in the middle and blemish it out a little bit so it's give it this more glow effect. Okay, now I'm ready to put I need to put on a layer of matte so I can paint the highlight in these numbers. Again, if you feel brave, then you can go ahead and paint it directly on the pigments. I would, but online, I'm gonna show you a safe way of doing it.
Safe way.
But then you're gonna spend another extra layer because after you paint the line, I mean you can leave it like that, but you should top coat it. So that's 2 top coats.
Yes, you never have to accept other labels. And it is my personal belief that women are instinctively, I hate to use the word mean, but mean going hand in hand with protective, and that's because you guys carry children and life forms in your body. I mean, it's kind of instinctive that your mama bears and protective. And that's why we don't have kids, because we don't feel that.
Right.
Like, we might, you know, live life and have a kid, and then all of a sudden decide it's too expensive, take it to the pawn shop.
Yeah, and just
You
return
know,
it.
like, how much for the kid?
Be like,
Because there's not that.
I want to return these items, please.
To return this
Too
item.
much.
Put it back.
I want a puppy.
I want a puppy.
I want to trade it for a puppy, please.
No, we don't have kids. We're not responsible enough yet.
Still want to travel. I want to like fly to Dallas to you know, go to this restaurant. next week. I don't do that with kid. Stay home, take care of it. How boring.
Or just walking to the airport and be like, what's the cheapest flight you got going somewhere now?
Yeah.
And just go, you know, but you can't do that.
Can't do that, okay? I have to like put safety seatbelt on it and taking all the, I don't know, all the stuff to feed it and all the stuff for it to like bite.
Stuff to feed, see, this is exactly why.
And it can take like 20 minutes to get to an airport. And then you have to like buckle it out. You know what? I'm gonna stop right here. It's too much work already to even like explain it. It's too much.
About how much and who's gonna change the diaper?
Oh gosh, you know? Nanny. I change the diapers.
See, my thought is,
you know what? I'm gonna put it in the bathroom and I'm gonna use a hose. I'm gonna just spray it.
That is exactly my.
That's not how my aunt do pigs. You know, she used to raise pigs in Vietnam. She should do that, and like that, how convenient.
Yeah.
But it's all concrete. Just hold it out in the middle. She use a hose and then just sand and spray it, and all the pigs scatter like bugs, like, and I just love it. The whole thing's just beautiful.
And then that would, as a conservative person, drive me crazy to go get a diaper, and then they're shitting in it, boom, and throwing it away. It's too expensive.
All right, time for highlight and some pixie gels. So, highlight.
Andrew said, no, family, I'm the quirky aunt from Germany. And we love our quirky.
Oh, yes. Oh, man. Quirky aunt is the best. Go party with them. We never come back. Okay, now. Highlight. So, for highlight, I am going to use a 7mm just to make sure that it's as thin as possible. I use white metal effect gel just because, you know what? Maybe it is necessary to use white metal effect gel. Just because I don't know what kind of gel pen you have. I don't know. Like, I don't know what brand you have. So I don't know about your opacity because when you draw thin line right here, I forgot this issue just because I don't have the issue. But sometimes when people don't have, like, people have too little paint on their brush, the paint doesn't come out like this. It doesn't come out opaque. It come out sheer-ish. That might be a little issue for you because you need it thin. So that doesn't mean that you need it to be sheer. You need it thin and opaque and bright white at the same time. So maybe opacity is important. I just don't mention it earlier because I just expect you to have a quality paint, but you might not have a quality paint. You might have a crappy paint where it's don't allow you to paint it thin.
London Nels, she just said, I'm back. I have a question. Noticed you have a wholesale on your webpage. How does that work? We have nothing to do with the business aspect.
For wholesale or any other information, you can contact Kyla. Kyla have the answer for you. Yep. And you see the bottom of the screen down here. If you look down here, all the way to the bottom, you see that the Kyla information is her email and her phone number. So something like that. Yeah, text her and ask her.
That's one of the things we let mom take care of so Tina can be a free-minded person.
But notice, our plan later might be different, but our plan now is we're not open to a reseller later, but that doesn't mean that we don't want to. We want to. It's just right now, there's so many people that make me.
Well, the thing is, if we bring more people into what we're doing right now, we won't build it as good as we can. So we got to build it proper first,
right?
And then work on other things.
Plus, for only me to sell it, it's also necessary right now because right now a lot of people are making my product, but they don't have proper ingredient for it. So that, and then some people, they put my name on their products, not the right label or logo, but they have Tino Go on their product, and people doesn't know that, and sometimes people buy it from like Alibaba or whatever it is, or Facebook Market or whatever, and it doesn't turn out as they like it. It doesn't have the special effect. It just have the name. So for me to only sell it, it's very necessary right now.
That's what we know for sure.
Right. That's why people know that it's authentic. Because label are easy to slap on. It's very easy to slap on a label.
Oh, terrible twos. I feel like that's the stage we're at with the puppies right now. I don't know how we can even call them puppies. Now that they can lick our faces while we're standing up, that's not good.
You should use the method that my mom used. My mom stopped me. That's what she used. Most people, they spank their kid and all that. No, my mom didn't do that. She just stopped me. When I do something wrong, she say, okay, apologize. And if, I'm rebel and I don't apologize or whatever and keep doing it, she stopped me. She like, you're not allowed to eat today. And the first day, of course, I'd be like, I don't care. I'm still you. I don't need to eat. And then the second day, you get a little weak. Sometimes they will break first, but the strongest one will survive until the last day. The third day, most of the kids break. It will be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I do anything. Please let me eat again. It's so effective.
I think I would eat.
But that is in Vietnam, where there's no refrigerators. But in here, a lot of people have refrigerators, so it doesn't really work.
Plus, I feel like, at a minimum, the smart, deceptive kids would know to hide snacks.
Right.
Before,
right. You have to be one step ahead of them. Okay.
Mom would be like, where did the snack cakes go? And then boom, all hell breaks loose.
Remember that the bright white inside that you see, this part right here, the brightest part, you want to make sure the white stay in the middle. The closer, look how, oh my God, look how glow it is, you guys. I'm not going to top coat it. I'm just going to leave it like this. Just because I can.
Kind of really having a lot of fun right
now. Yes. See, thin line knit, thin brush. Barely any paint in it. And the tip always have to be pointy. If the tip is not pointy, do not attempt that thin line. Make sure that it's pointy. See the tip of the brush? See how pointy it is? That's why I load it first. I load it by rolling the brush into gel so the whole thing can soak in gel. But then I stroke it out and I make sure that my tip is always stay like that. It's always stay pointy. Nice and pointy always.
Good morning, Elizabeth.
And if you need more gel, then I drag a few strokes out, just like that. So it's still pointy, it's just now filled with gel. So you load it by rolling it at first, and then every stroke after that is just like a drag stroke. Pixie gels. Pixie gel should be very careful too. Gold or silver?
Silver.
Silvers? White hat. Silver too.
Of course you
You know what? Remember a long time ago when I say I wish silver doesn't exist? Why am I still messing with it?
Because that guy was used stained glass.
Because of dusting. Silver lovers, gosh.
There's an energy there that attracts with my molecular energies.
Okay, so
Just like rose quartz makes you glow.
I'm still using the 7mm and be sparing.
Sparing with the pixie gel?
Very sparing.
Very.
See how thin it is? Not any thicker than that, you guys. Not any thicker than that. You can ruin this whole thing by putting too much. Okay, another strand. Not close to each other. You don't need to be close to each other. You need to look with that.
So are they touching light?
No. They just thin little silver streak going out in the middle because it's make the spark. Because firework is fires. Right. So it's a spark, right? It's make the spark. But you don't want to fill everything up. You don't want to fill it all up with glitter. Then that is a glitter firework, which is not very attractive. You need glowy. You need to be glow and colors. So these sparing, just like this. See, that's it. That's it. Remember that. Sparingly.
Sparingly.
This one's super thin. It's nice. It's reflective, so it's really nice. It's very, very nice. Just remember you a thin brush, and you see, okay, with glitter is different. Glitter I cannot have a pointy end because glitter is not gel. Gel I can have a pointy end because it's liquid, right? Glitter is little pieces of it, so I have to have a blunt end because I have to scoop it up. So when I applied it, how I apply it thin is that I just barely touch it. That is, barely touch and move lightly. I don't press at all. I just barely touch the surface. That is how you work with glitter. Painting with glitter is way different than painting with gels. Because some of you might notice it by now that when you paint glitter, it's a little more difficult to make it perfect, and it's usually really thick and lumpy. So you have to know how to apply it, adjust your pressure, extra light pressure. This firework is simple on execution, but it requires you to pay attention to it on the step. You have to make sure that the step is just right, or else it wouldn't look like firework. Very easy to make firework just look like a blob of nothing. And I do it on top of matte because Pixie gels is no wipe. You don't need top coat.
Hello, dark chocolate. Good morning, afternoon. Wherever we are in this thing. I just realized that.
Oh, 2023. I am so ready for 2023.
We didn't even do 2022. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Last year we actually remember anything probably was 2018.
No, I said I'm ready for the whole year. It's not for that day.
Oh, okay.
For the whole year. 2023. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
We might have COVID again, and then we can take it as inspiration. We might do a lot on COVID now. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, that reminds me of a challenge to the or experiment, whatever you want. But for some reason, something silly jumped in my head. It made no sense. So we're going to test a little artistic designs for those who want to. So the theme will be New Year Fear.
Oh.
And just come up with whatever you think would be a New Year Fear nail. Just one nail, though. We don't want you to take away from time doing other things, but curious.
Now, when you look at this firework, okay, this is a firework that I practiced this morning, and there is one different about this firework that I do. Not the red one down here. The red one down here is exactly what we do, but this one right here, instead of using stained glass gel, I'm using this technique with the numbers. So after I draw in the spine, instead of go over everything with stained glass gel, I go over everything with a milky layers and cure it. And after that, I blend pigment on that milky layers. Okay. So you can approach it however you want. This right here, including two different techniques. One is for the number. The other one is a little different, specially made for the firework. Both are glow technique. It just, you can approach it however you want to achieve the result that you wish to achieve. This right here is fun too with me, but this right here is also fun too. I like it too. So whatever. Right here you see more color, like the blob outside of it, but right here it's more faded in the background. See that? It's not... All right. Let's see other question. That looks so real. Thank you, Dark Chocolate. Mm-hmm. Yes, the theme is New Year Fear. Doesn't mention it to me this morning. I still don't know how to approach it, but it's interesting. It could be a challenge.
I just want to see what the brains will come up with. Just do one now. One now.
How do I approach New Year Fear? I can do Wednesday. I can do Wednesday, New Year. Or, I don't know. New Year Fear. I don't know how to approach it. I'm still working on it. Very interesting. Thank you. Thank you, Lana. Enthusiastic. Thanks, Maria. Man, never look at amazing at yours. I have to practice.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
You have to practice. And when you practice, don't just try to do it really fast and then do another one and another one. Like that will be, try to do as many as you can. When you practice, try to, okay, so let's say you do one and it doesn't look as good, right? So you stop right there and then you analyze it. You take your nail, the one that doesn't look as good, you compare to the result, right? The one that look good to you, and you compare it, like why, where it doesn't look good, and you pinpoint your issue, right? The area of where it doesn't look good. It could be the detail, whatever. Then you practice it one more time, but this time slow down at that area. That area, you stop everything and you really focus and you watch yourself doing it, and you see at which point you starting to break. Because when you watch yourself doing it, but really watch yourself doing that. Like let's say my line right here is not perfect, right? So I'll do it one more time, but when I get to here, I'm very closely turn, just so I can catch myself. If at some point I cannot turn for some reason, I need to watch my hand to see like how I position it. Why can I turn and try to adjust to what I can turn, And I might erase that part and do it again with a proper judgment and doing that part until it's perfect. Okay. If it's a flaw in layer instead of in details, that also, you look at the layer, you'll be like, okay, why am I not look like a result? So you can watch the live and remember somebody say you can watch it on a laptop, you can pause it. So so now you have the power of pausing, right? So when you get to somewhere that I did, that you're like, man, that's beautiful. You stop right there. And then you would try to be like that. And if not like that, then you have to rewind and pay attention to like where did you go wrong, because at some point you go wrong, but if you go too fast you might miss it. At the end you may be like, oh, it doesn't turn out that way, but you don't know why. You have to know why it doesn't turn out like that. That means that you have to slow down in the process so you can catch yourself making a mistake, because if you're not catching yourself making a mistake, you're not going to know why. This is so many layers, so many process, so many step that you're not going to be able to backtrack. So you have to slow down and catch yourself why you're making a mistake. You have to catch it. That's a trick. Because some people, when they practice, their point is, okay, I'm going to do this now. So they try to see all the layers and they try to like finish it. They don't really care about the detail. They just try to do as fast as possible. And when it's done, it didn't look like that. It looked ugly. So they're like, oh, let's do another one. So then do another. And it's like a competition.
Yeah.
And they're completely alone. I don't know who they want to compete with, but they will try to do it really fast and flawless and like, woo, and it doesn't look like that. So they throw it away and do another one. That's not how you practice. You practice is you really examine yourself when you practice. You move slow like a turtle. So you can not moving slow. More people are like, I don't want to go slow because when I'm with clients, I have to go fast. Well, when you with clients, you have to go fast, but you have to know all the steps. That's why when you practice, you need to go slow so you can catch yourself on mistake. Plus, you can monitor yourself, monitor your pattern and everything. That's what practice mean. Practice mean you're not able to accomplish it. So you want to find out why. You want to solve this case. You want to see where I might go wrong, how I'm going to fix myself. In class, I do it for people. I just sit there and watch people. I'd be like, do it for me. And they'd be like, okay, I'm so nervous. I just do it. And they were like, doing it. And I will catch a mistake, but there is so many mistakes that they do. So I have to try to remember the mistake, why I'm seeing another one. And then when it's done, I will explain it to them what you did wrong. And then first they kind of confused. They'd be like, oh, I did that. And then I would tell them, okay, so let's do it again. And this time really slow. And for certain people, I really have to remind them about 5 or 6 times because they couldn't go slow. They'd be like, what? So I slow down like inch by inch, like move like a turtle, slow down. And when I get them to do that and say, pause, you see what you did wrong? And they're like, oh, I did that. Oh my God. It's like they seen the mistake for the first time. Most people doesn't see that because they move too fast. They're all kind of bad habit that laying in between the line that you can easily miss. And when you're done, it look ugly and you don't know why. You don't know why it look ugly. You should know that you're not be able to accomplish it. But you see, this is something where you can solve it yourself by moving really slow.
Thank you, Smith Girl. They're very curious about a champion glass.
Champion glass.
Yeah.
Oh, let me read the question. I might have an idea what they're talking about.
Champagne glass. My bad.
Oh, champagne, like the design? Okay. Might be tomorrow. Tomorrow. I have to do video now.
Is it because I'm hungry and...
No, I have to do some video content now.
So I have to stall.
I'm behind on my content.
Okay.
After every live, I have to do videos so I can post it later.
Could you start me chopping something?
Tomorrow, I will teach glass technique then.
Glass?
Yeah. The thing about champagne glass is that they don't know how to paint glass. I don't know how to paint glass neither. That's why I have to research it.
Think about it.
Yeah, think about it. I paint glass before, I just forgot. Cause when I do that, I not consider techniques. So I just do whatever it takes to make it look like class. But for me to teach you, I need to be organized. I need like step and step and step. Sometimes when I draw, I take whatever knowledge and technique I have to combine together to make a design. But for teaching, it has to be more organized. It has to be like a method behind it. So people can remember. People are not going to remember true freeform art. True freeform art, I use like 20, 30 techniques in one, in like a one set. So true freeform art is difficult to learn, but you can learn structures. See, that structure, that's a certain step you need to follow. You need to, and when you follow this exact step, it turns out poop like that. Poop just like that. Easy breezy.
Just got no layers, that's all.
I say easy breezy a lot because it truly is easy breezy. It just, remember, you have to slow down, you have to focus, because every step have to be right. And sometimes people say, oh, well, but I did all the steps. Not really. Yeah. You have to like really do every single step correctly. Where could I see the safe line? It's on my page, tinavo.shop. I have 2 pages on Instagram. One is vo.tino and one is tinavo.shop. So tinavo.shop is where I save all my live. You can check it. It's a page that we go on live now. It's tinavo.shop. I also have Votino on here, but as a guest. I'm back. So miss it all. You can rewatch it. I'm done now. So you can. I will post it. I need to take this out and post it. You're welcome, Studio Nail Ash. You're welcome. Oh, Nail Lash. Can you do a Chinese New Year? You know what, you guys? I have this dragon so many times. Chinese dragon, European dragon always make hit, and Chinese New Year is never make a hit. I don't know why. I tried again this year. It's just for some reason people don't guess Chinese. I draw Chinese dragon and phoenix and all that.
Because it's too much, maybe.
And koi, koi fish. Well, I did have one koi fish that make a hit, but I did a lot of koi fish.
I can't think of anything you haven't done.
I did dragon. I'm gonna dive in it this year too. I didn't never teach it live, so maybe that's what the difference is. But it's never make a hit. A koi fish or dragon or like tattoo looking art, like Ed Hardy looking art. It's so pretty. It's in my eye, but not a lot of people like it. People just don't like it. But I tried it again this year. But if it not make a hit, then next year we'll just skip it.
About if the dragon doesn't go good this year, we'll do a food dog.
A food up? It's like a lion looking thing.
It's that thing I pay every time we go to the Asian market.
I know. That one too. It's like people don't like Japanese or Chinese art for some reason.
Chinese New Year's.
I did a food up once, actually. I did a food up one on you, actually. I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did it. And I posted. Oh my God, you guys. I have a lot of fun today with this design. Yesterday, I planned to do it yesterday, but like, I never do a firework using glow technique. So I want to like do a nail first to see how it goes to make sure that it looked good. But it did. Hermosa gracias, Candice. Have a wonderful day, Phoenix Nails. Let me read all the question. You're amazing watching from Barbados. Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister. Creation 246. Mooncake. Do people know mooncake though? Cause I feel like people don't know mooncake. Do you know mooncake?
I don't know what mooncake is, but it made me hungry.
See, I don't want just to do things that only one culture know. That's why I'm afraid of stepping into Charlie Brown Christmas this year. I do it next year, but this year I kind of afraid of Charlie Brown Christmas because to me that's an American thing. I don't know if it's popular in Europe or in Spain or in Asia.
You're trying to be universal.
No, that's the whole point. Is to be universal. For us to make a hit, it have to be universal. Everyone have to be able to relate. That's what a successful design is. When sometimes people do design are intricate, detail, but they have no idea what it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if they have no idea what it is, they're not gonna.
There's no passion behind it.
There's no relation. You have to relate to it. So that's why something so simple, people will love it because they're like, ah, I know what it is. I've seen that before. Just that recognition will make them really fall in love with and desire it.
Makes sense.
That is the successful hit is how people relate to the subject. All right, everyone. Yeah, Europe, no Charlie Brown. Next year I do Charlie Brown Christmas. Trying to tell them, you learn your emotion to play a part in your business. Learn to stand on them like it's your last lifeline. Yes. Have a good rest of your day, Sam. Goodbye. That's good. See you tomorrow. Okay, Chichi. I will teach it next year. So Mandarin will get a FTF, WTF. Tino, are you the one making this beautiful art universal? Aw, thank you. I appreciate your blessing in abundance. Aw,
yes.
thank you. Have a great day. Dark chocolate, Queen Activity. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye now. And found lunch. Oh, the Lost and Found Lounge. Yes, Lost and Found Lounge. Bye, everyone. Midnight Nails. Bye.
Oh, Nora, you had that quick question about the foil at the beginning.
What foil?
She was wanting to know, I think on yesterday's set or something, if she could use foil or something. I don't know. It was a long time ago, but you were in the middle of explaining that.
If you mean by using foil in the background, you can, but remember that.
No, this is a different design.
Oh, a different design.
Yeah.
What design?
I forgot. We'll just grab it. Nora, if you want to. Oh, blue foil.
Blue foil?
I think instead of was it the icicle design?
Oh, I got it. The beauty of the eyes is that it's see-through. If you foil, you can, but if your foil is solid, like solid blue, it can be trashy.
Trashy?
It can be very trashy. If it's solid, because then it's solid. So solid. If you do scatter solid flake, then it's gonna look like, it's not gonna look like ice. It's gonna look like solid flake. So the point of the eye is the sheerness. So if you have clear foil, you can use clear foil. Now remember, you're gonna end up with splotches instead of streak. You end up splotches. Again, this is okay, just not really for the effect. Hold on. What I noticed, I use blue foil, but with glass gel, it looked pink. So it doesn't matter what the foil color I use. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So if you have a sheer foil, try to use that. And hi, Jenny. But instead of sticking it, because it makes splotches, you will want to cut it because then it can make it icicle looking. Hi, Jenny. Oh, Jenny say miss you. Oh, in Chicago. Oh, you must be teaching right now in Chicago. Because it look like eyes, and with pink glass, it's just pink. Yeah. So the material, the skeleton, if you want to test it with foil, you can. Just and then after it, you can examine it to see if you like it or not. It's just I wish you can do the like a straight, sheer, pointy pattern instead of splotches. Because splotches, it will look like, try it and then send it to me. I want to see what it looked like. I'm curious. I want to see the pattern of what it looked like. Oh, Jenny. Do you like it, Jenny? Look at this. It's New Year's. All right. Oh, Jenny, look at this. You like that? It's like a peekaboo shirt. It's like a curtain, and then it's like peekaboo. See that? You like that? Oh, and I have no stain. No stain. It doesn't stick anywhere. See that? No stain. No pigment or gel anywhere at all.
I think tangles was the main worry.
All right, I'm gonna get up here because I have to do videos. So I'm gonna get up here now. All right, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your day. Oh, I did. That's it. I matched my nail art.
Oh.
Oh, I did. Oh, again. I didn't plan to match it. It's coincidence.
Well, it just shows that whatever you're feeling it all the way through.
Yes. All right, everyone. See you guys later. Bye bye. Have a good day. Bye bye, everyone.